Greetings everybody, the Shadow-99 here, and today I just want to show you guys, well, probably one of the best Pokemon battles I've ever had in my entire life. I've been playing Pokemon for a long time, and, well, as of maybe like 2 years ago, I started getting to, the competitive battling, but, I do, casual battles also sometimes, I don't always follow, this typical sets and all that. But yeah, I was just on Generation 7, Pokebank Anything Goes, and I met this guy, and we fought, and this is probably one of the best battles I've ever had in my entire life. It was a really good game, and I wanted to show it to you guys. So, when I first saw this guy's team, my main problem was the Celesteela. Celesteela is automatic big threat, could start setting up Leech Seed, could make itself faster with Automize if the trainer wanted to do that. It's just an overall really bulky Pokemon, and considering I have no fire moves on my team, Celestial was it was gonna be a real big problem. Also, Toxapex, I've seen it being used a lot. It's also a Pokemon, a bulky Pokemon, and Baneful Bunker, Toxic, all that. I think that's what the new protect thing is called, Baneful Bunker, but it's also another bulky threat. I knew the fortress was most likely going to be a bulky supportive one. The bulky, setting up the traps and all that. Jolteon, when I said I want to see Jolteon, I usually see it, Choice Specs or Choice Scarf, and, Thunderbolt or Hidden Power, whichever one. Charizard, I didn't really know what to expect from Charizard. I expected it to be Mega, and knowing most people, I was expecting it to be Mega Charizard X. So, that could have been another bulky, not bulky, like another offensive Pokemon, but it is part, with the Dragon typing, it does become weak to some Dragon moves and all that. But I was gonna say Ice, but it's not weak to Ice. It's neutral, I believe. I don't know. I haven't fought many Charizard X. And then Greninja, I think this Pokemon being used a lot ever since it got the Battle Bond thing, the new Battle Bond ability, where it becomes Ash Greninja. So I knew this was probably most likely going to be in Ash Greninja. Well, Ash Greninja. But on my team, since I'm more of a defensive player instead of rather offense, I have, well, a good majority of my team is bulk, but I also need to have some offense. Type No is strictly bulk. Primarina is especially defensive bulk. Hariyama is bulk. He has an assault vest, and Lurantis is pseudo support set. It's pseudo support. Glalie is my Mega. It's another pseudo support, and then Crobat is it's a mix of gimmicks and offense. Alright, so enough of me talking. I've been talking for a while now. Let's get to this battle. Okay, so I should lead off with my Glalie. He leads up his fortress. He's most likely going to go for Hazard. So I Mega Evolve and I go for Taunt. And you can see he clearly goes inside to set up my own spike and see what he's gonna do. And he goes for a Rapid Spin, which most likely tells me that that's probably the only move he has to hit me with. And yeah, so he goes for it again. I just went for a return to see how much damage that did. Taunt ended, so yeah, he's probably going to want to switch. That's probably something he's going to lose. So I just go for Taunt on Celesteela, the big problem here. So I didn't know what he wanted to do, so I just went for a return. And that does considerable amount of damage. He takes Fire Blast. I take that actually relatively well, being weak to it. I didn't want to risk losing Glalie this early on, so I switch out to Primarina, because I was predicting another Fire Blast. But it actually goes for Heavy Slam, which does a lot of damage to Primarina. But I have a Citrus Berry on this, so I got some health back. I can see that Celesteela has leftovers, so I decided to go for Skull to try to burn it. And he goes for Giga Drain, so I know Celesteela is a problem for my team. I don't want to lose Primarina, so I switch her out for Hariyama. He's just gonna go for the Giga Drain, and after that he's getting a lot of his health back with the leftovers. And he actually outspeeds me, and he goes for the Toxic, but unfortunately for him he misses, so I go for knockoff and get rid of his leftovers so he can try to stop the healing. He's probably going to want to go for another Toxic, so I switch into Crobat, and he goes for another Toxic. Now, the only thing I can hit him with Crobat is Confuse Ray, and he gets confused. Unfortunately, he doesn't get confused on the first turn, so I switch back into Hariyama knowing that I can take attacks. Now he goes into Ash Greninja, but then he switches back into Toxapex. Or not switch back, he goes straight into Toxapex. I went for Brick Break because that does a lot of damage. I know people usually run close combat, but I don't like the defense drop you get. So yeah, I get rid of Toxapex leftovers, but unfortunately for me, he is going to Toxic me. I don't think I have guts on this. I've been meaning to, but I think I do. So now so he's going to go for Infestation, so it's more of like a bulky trapping set. And so he's going to go for Protect. He's going to try to stall out the Infestation. I kind of predicted that, so I went for Roost. I wanted to go for Confuse Ray, but I'm like, no, he probably has Protect or something. So now he's going to switch into Charizard. I go for Confuse Ray on the Toxapex, but he switches out to Charizard. So I'm predicting my Charizard, Mega Charizard X, and then go into the almighty bulky type No, who can take attacks, just like you see there. Because it takes a nice Hydro Pump, and you know that then. Considering Hydro Pump has a lot of base power, you know it does a lot. So yeah, this is a more of a bulky stalling set. This is Rest, Sleep Talk, Toxic, and Return is probably the best move I have. So I'll come Jolteon. I'm kind of scared of this thing. It sets up an agility, and then my first thought was that it wanted to switch into Celesteela. But no, he goes for Protect, and then he actually switches into Charizard. So now we have a really fast Charizard here. He's gonna Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard X, which I thought it would. Got a Flare Blitz. I take that really badly, actually. I go straight for the Facade. I should have gone for the rest. I didn't want to lose type No, so I switched into Hariyama. Fortunately, Hariyama gets taken out, but because of the recoil, Mega Charizard X is down, so that's a big threat out of the way. So now he brings out back his other problem, which is the Celesteela. So I go straight for the Confuse Ray, and he Celesteela hits himself, which is good for me. So I'm just gonna use his turn to get some health back, and he actually hits himself in his confusion again. And I go for the Curse, and this. Yeah, this is interesting right here for me. This is kind of the pit of my set. White Herb Curse. So now my attack and defense is up by 1 stage. But I kind of feel like I shouldn't have done that, because considering I really can't hit that Celesteela. So wait, he switches back into the Jolteon. I feel like I could outspeed him. I didn't do the math, but I do outspeed the Jolteon because I was max speed Jolly. That's probably why I outspeed. But I didn't want to lose Crowbell, so unfortunately I have to add to Sac Marina. I don't really know why people use Extra Sensory with Greninja. I don't know if someone can explain that. That'd be greatly appreciated. But then he's gonna go for the Ice Beam. I think I could live that and go for Leech Life. Unfortunately, I do get frozen. So yeah. Unfortunately, Lurantis didn't get to do anything this battle. Unfortunately, Lurantis is I kind of like Lurantis. Probably one of my favorite Generation 7 Pokemon. So this thing's being a problem. So I switch back into Crobat. I go for Cross Poison. Just misses out on the knockout. Fortunately, I got critted there, and so that's Crobat out. But because of the Toxic, Crash Greninja is out. So now I'm a bit of a problem. Now I only have his Mega Glalie and Type Null. So he's Santel's Fortress. I'm obviously going to go for Taunt, because obviously he's going to want to set up his hazards. Glalie really can't do all that much, so well, at least I didn't think it was going to do that much. I wanted to get Type Null back to the healthy zone, so I go for the rest here. And yeah, he's going to keep going for Rapid Spin, which is literally doing 2% damage, so I can continue doing that. So Taunt ends. I'm going to go back into Glalie. He's going to set up the Toxic Spikes. I don't want him to set up any more hazards, so I think I went for Taunt here. Yes, I did. But that's good for the Toxic Spikes, because now it can't poison me or go for the Baneful Bunker. I go for the Freeze Dry, which does a considerable amount of damage considering how bulky Toxic Spikes is. Toxic Spikes is going to hit me with the Infestation. With the Infestation. Now I'm going to be taking damage. He switches out Toxic Spikes. Go and listen to Celesteela. I just went for Freeze Dry again, trying to get as much damage as I can. Celesteela is almost out. I feel like I could outspeed it. And I do outspeed it. I don't know why I didn't think I could outspeed it. I just wanted to get Celesteela out of the way. But yeah, Celesteela is now down. So now, and Freeze Dry is definitely going to take out the Toxapex. So, and that's good. So now all he has left is his Fortress. I pretty much won this, because the only thing he can hit me with is Rapid Spin. But now the problem is that I'm not doing a lot of damage. Glalie's not doing a lot of damage. So yeah, I just keep going for Freeze Dry and just hoping for something. He does get a critical hit on the Rapid Spin. So here I just went for Freeze Dry because I'm like, well, he can set up his spikes all he wants, because I have Rest on my Type Null. So if I do get poisoned, if I do take damage from the rocks, you know, I could just get all that back and get rid of the poison. So I'm just gonna keep, so I just keep going for the freeze dry here, which is nearly out. I just take that. I live 9% health with that rapid spin, and you know, and for that I won the game. So yeah, that was probably one of the best battles I've ever had. You know, I did, you know, really did kind of push my limits. He did have, we were both running kind of, you know, like the same, you know, the same sets. Well, not the same sets, and like same, you know, concept, you know, mix of bulk and a little bit of offense, and so, you know, stalling, you know, my type now was stalling, his Toxapex was stalling, but, you know, we also had the bulk, Hariyama, Sawastiwa, Primarina who was especially defensive, and it's maxed out on special defense, so yeah, it can pretty much take electric type moves. But yeah, this is probably the best part of this. So if I can just, wow, hang on, this is, wow. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, okay, so hang on, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. So, you know, okay, so now back, and yeah, that's some salt right there. Now, you know, that I don't know why you got salty. That was a really good battle for me. But, you know, the salt, I guess, the salt on him, and immediately leaving. You know, it's just kind of like the icing on the cake of that victory cake. But yeah, that'll pretty much do it for this. Do it for this. I'm sorry if I was sporadically talking. You know, because Showdown is obviously quicker than the actual games. I don't have a capture card, so I can't do the actual Sun and Moon things. But yeah, I might do more of these in the future. You know, I have been meaning to do do live commentary for, you know, actual battles in the future. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed it. You know, it's actually I just realized now that's actually a 50-turn battle. That was actually quite the battle. But yeah, okay, I got editing to do. But yeah, that'll pretty much be the video. Hope everyone enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. This is Shadow Dustin 99 signing out.